Happy Monday, third grade. We just finished math and now we're doing language. So make sure you have your English 3 book. We're going to be open to 235 and 236. And today we're learning about a new part of speech. So do you remember what part of speech we did all last week? It starts with an ad, but it's not adverbs. Adjectives, yes. And adjectives are words that describe nouns. So that was describing like our sweaters, like they're fluffy, they're soft, or our dogs, they're cute, or they're hungry, whatever it was that we were using to describe nouns. Well, today and this whole week, we're going to be practicing adverbs and then being able to tell the difference between an adverb and an adjective. So today, if you look at the board, we're learning what adverbs are. So adverbs are words that describe verbs. Now look what I underlined, verbs and verbs. So that gives us a hint there, right? That adverbs are telling us about verbs. So what is a verb? Well, we've learned about all kinds of verbs, but the verbs we're focusing on this week with adverbs are verbs that show action. So things that we can do, run, jump, play, work, sing, dance, all those kinds of things. And then adverbs tell us how we do those actions. So how do you dance? I dance well. Okay, I don't dance well, but how do you work? I work diligently. How do you play? I play wildly, if we're like running around and being crazy with our playing. Okay, so adverbs tell us how, and they often end with ly. Now they don't always end with ly, so you don't want to just be fixating on those two ending letters, but they often do end in ly, okay? So let's see if we can come up with some adverbs, and you guys are going to do it with me. So the baby cried. How did the baby cry? The baby cried, well, maybe loudly. If it was really loud, maybe she's really hungry or really tired. The baby cried loudly. Well, sometimes babies don't always cry loud, right? Sometimes it's kind of a whimper. So I could say the baby cried softly. What if I said the baby cried, like it was totally calm, everything was good, and then all of a sudden she started crying or he started crying. The baby cried suddenly. All of these words tell us how the baby cried or when the baby cried. We can also do that too. All right, so let's look at our sample sentences, and this is a little bit more fun because I put our names in it from the class. So William worked hard on his science project. Now the important thing when we're looking at adverbs is we always want to find the verb first and then ask us how did they do that action. So who's our sentence about? Our sentence is about William. William is the star of our sentence. Now what did William do in the sentence? William worked. So worked is my verb, okay? So we're looking for a word to describe how William worked. How did William work? He worked hard. All right, that means he was really focused. He didn't stop. He kept going, right? William worked hard on his science project. Good job. Okay, let's look at our next one. He eagerly shared it with his class. All right, so who's our sentence about? It's still William, but we didn't use William's name. What did we use? He's our subject, same William. And what did William do? Did anyone say eagerly? Is eagerly an action? If I told you all, everyone eagerly. Well, we can't do anything, right? So look for an action. Shared, can we share something? If I said everyone share your snack or share your pencil, right? You can give it to someone else. So shared is our action. What did William, or how I should say, how did William share? He shared eagerly. Does anyone know what the word eagerly means? If you're really eager to do something, It's like when you're super excited or really, you can't wait your turn. You just want to go. Eagerly means like he wanted to be first. He wanted to like say, my planet was, what's your planet, William? I can't remember. Saturn or something. Okay, and then he would get up and share his poster. Okay, so let's look at our next one. I'm going to change color markers here. All right, so, oops, sorry guys, checking our time. Okay, so let's look at our next sentence. The puppy ran wildly around the room. Okay, what's my sentence about? It's about a puppy. Okay, so that's the star of my sentence. And what did the puppy do? The puppy ran. Good job. Now, we're looking for how did the puppy run? How did he run? He ran wildly. Very good. Wildly is my adverb. It's describing how the puppy ran. Okay, now we got a wonderful third grader in our next sentence. Zafira gently petted the puppy. Turn that a little bit so we can see the whole word. There we go. Zafira gently petted the puppy. Okay, who's our star of our sentence here? Zafira, she's the subject. She's our star of our sentence. And what did Zafira do? Did anyone say gently? If I said everyone gently right now, can we act that out? Find something you can act out. Zafira petted. If I said everyone pet, right? When you do that with your hand and you pet an animal. So petted is our action. Okay, so how did Zafira pet the puppy? She petted the puppy gently. Very good. So gently is describing how Zafira petted the puppy. Now let's look. Did they all end in ly? This one did. This one did. This one did. This one did not. So when I say it usually ends in ly, that's why we say usually, but not always. So we got to be careful looking for those. But ly is often how we're going to see it. Okay, so I'm going to move our video here. You get to see my house a little bit. Over to the TV. And we'll see if that is clear for you guys. I think right there is pretty good. Okay, and we are looking at our page together. And we're going to do the same thing that we did on that board, on that whiteboard. Okay, so let's look at our first number here. Number 1. The plane landed smoothly on the runway. Okay, so landed they already found for us. Landed is our verb there. What's our sentence about? It's about the plane, if you want to put a star above plane so we know that's the star of our sentence. Now, how did the plane land? Smoothly, very good. Everyone circle smoothly. If you want to draw a line, you don't have to. But smoothly is describing how the plane landed. Okay, let's go to number 2. The passengers quickly left the plane. Left is my verb. Now, how did the passengers leave the plane? Quickly, very good. So everyone circle quickly. And that's how they left the plane. They quickly left the plane. Okay, let's go to number 3. You read with me, guys, as I read. The baggage handlers neatly stacked suitcases on carts. Okay, so stacked is my action. How did they stack them? Not where did they stack them. How did they stack them? They stacked them neatly. Very good. Everyone circle neatly. Good job, you guys. Neatly is how they stacked them. Okay, let's go to number 4. A tractor quickly brought the carts to the terminal. Okay, brought is my action. How did they bring, or how were the carts brought to the terminal? They were brought quickly. Excellent. Everyone circle quickly. Quickly is describing how they were brought. They could have been brought slowly. right? But they were brought quickly. Okay, number 5. The conveyor rotated slowly. A conveyor is that thing that the suitcases come on and it goes around in a circle and you wait for your suitcase to come to you. That's what a conveyor is. So how did the conveyor rotate? Did it rotate quickly like the tractor? No, it rotated slowly. So far, guys, all of our words end in ly. You notice that? Smoothly, quickly, neatly, quickly again, slowly. All right, let's do the next one. The passengers gladly found their luggage. All right, how did they find their luggage? How was the luggage found? The luggage was found gladly. Yes. Looking for those ly words, even though they're not always ly. Okay, so let's go down to section 2 here. And we are going to read 7 through 11 together. So it says, read each pair of sentences and fill in the circle to the correct sentence. All right, so David counted his money careful. David counted his money carefully. Which one sounds correct? Carefully. Good job. Everyone bubble in that bottom one. Okay, let's go to number 8. He real wanted to buy a new game. Or he really wanted to buy a new game. Really. The top one sounded funny, right? So a lot of these you can hear with your ears which one sounds correct. Let's try number 9. He walked happy to the store. He walked happily to the store. Which one do you think there? If you said the bottom one, you're right. Happily is how he walked. Okay, number 10. David eagerly paid for his new game, or David eager paid for his new game. Eagerly. Excellent. You guys are getting the hang of this. All right, next one. He ran home fast, or he ran home fastly. Did anyone say fastly? Okay, here's something that I didn't tell you before. Fastly is not a word. If you looked up in the dictionary, you wouldn't find it. So he ran home fast. They tried to trick us on that one because all of them had been ly words until that one. But some words you can't add ly to. Okay, so now I want you guys to look at the back. It's the same thing we did on the front. So you're going to read each sentence to yourself and bubble in which one you think it is. When you're done with that, you're going to go down here and it says circle the adverbs that describe each underlined verb in the story. So for each of these words, you're going to circle a word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's going to be 6 adjectives in this. And then the bottom says apply and write. Write a sentence using the adverb slowly. Okay, so what I want you guys to do right now is pause the video and try this by yourself. When you're done doing it, push play, and then I'm going to scroll up and show you the answers. So go ahead, everyone, pause and try this on your own. Okay, hopefully you finished. And let's check these answers over together. So here's section 1. I want you to check which one you filled in. And if you missed any of these, I want you to circle it because when I call you later on today or tomorrow, we're going to go over these together, okay? So check 1 through 5. All right, if you need more time, pause the video so you can check those. Now go to the paragraph. See if you circled all of these words. If you didn't circle these words, put a star or circle the whole section, and we'll go over this together when I give you our FaceTime call. All right, now all of you down here are going to do this on your own. Write a sentence using the word slowly. Make sure slowly is describing an action that you're doing. All right, guys. So I'm back. I want you guys to go ahead and try doing that last sentence, and then I'll be calling you guys later to kind of go over any areas that were tricky or that you missed. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday. Bye.